Good morning, guys. I'm coming to you live, yes, with this bouffant cap on my head. That's part of the conditions of us doing this morning med school motivation is that you guys can't laugh at my operating room attire because sometimes I'll have masks on, sometimes I'll have bouffants on, and it's all in the name of patient safety. But because of the time of this, 6 a.m., I'm setting up for the operating room and getting cases started for the day. So, if this is your first time joining us, this is Med School Motivation Mornings with me, Dr. Pinesett. I'm the pre-med project expert, and I was a student who was told I would never get into medical school, and I got motivated, I got determined, I worked hard, and I got into Stanford Medical School, and I'm here to take the stress out of you getting into medical school. And so today, this morning, the quote is quite simple, quite straightforward. Good morning, Jonas. And it's, do something that matters. And I think this is very poignant for you guys all to hear. Good morning, Ruben. Because so often as pre-meds, right, there's all these things that you think you have to do. There's all the things that get proposed to you, all the things that people tell you you need to do. You gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. We won't get to medical school. Terry, good morning. Antonio, good morning, right? You hear all these things that you must do. And what I would rebuttal that with is you should only do what matters. And it's easy to get pulled into things you're not interested in, you're not passionate about. And so often we find ourselves doing fruitless activities. And I want to encourage you guys every single day, ask yourself when you're about to do something, when you're about to make a decision about how you spend your time and your energy, ask yourself, is this something that matters? Does it matter to me? Does it matter to society? Does it matter to me getting into medical school? If it doesn't matter for any of those three things, then why are we doing it, right? I mean, I guess the fourth thing you get out on there is, and when we say, does it matter to me, is that does it matter to my recovery, to my rest, to my happiness, to the balance in my life as well? That's something sometimes we forget about. Nancy, it's been so long. Good morning from Wisconsin. So does it matter? And where this kind of came up last week, which is interesting, is that I've been speaking at a couple conferences the last couple weeks, and I always knock conferences because they love to have ultrasound workshops and suturing workshops. And I think it's the biggest waste of time. And so I always argue with people about that. Then last week, Terry, who's on here, posted about a suturing workshop in her area that she wanted to sign up for because it was on sale, it was special. And my thing is always, as a pre-med, so even as a physician, I'm a physician. If I had to run like a running stitch, I could maybe possibly do it, maybe. But the importance to suturing in any other specialty other than surgery is zero. Zero. Even in emergency medicine, they do a lot of stapling. Like, most physicians don't know how to suture. So as a pre-med, is learning how to suture, and you're not gonna learn how to suture in one session doing a pig foot, doing a simple stitch, right? But is spending a couple hours stitching on a pig foot, does that matter to you? Is it a skill that is required of you to help you get closer to medical school? Is it gonna advance your career? Is it gonna make, what does it do for you? Does it help society? All those kind of things. And so when we talk about activities like this that get pitched to you guys that sound exciting, and the reasons that conferences have the suturing or the ultrasound is because they know you guys are into that. So they want to attract you there for that and then sneak in a little information in all the other sessions. And I would encourage you to flip your life around and think about doing only the things that matter to you that will enrich you, make you happy. And I said about the suturing clinic, if it doesn't take away from your studying, if it doesn't take away from your relaxation and something you're gonna enjoy doing, go do it. If that's that instead of partying, fine. But make sure it's something that you actually are doing doing it for why you're doing it, and you know why you're doing it. That was a lot of why you're doing it. But does that make sense? Do stuff that matters. When you guys do your extracurriculars, do things that matter to you and matter to other people. Make a difference, make an impact. If you guys want your extracurriculars to stand out, that's how you do it. Does that make sense? So it's very straightforward. Do something that matters, make a difference, make an impact, and that's why I do this stuff for you guys, because it matters to me. It makes a difference. I feel like you guys are benefiting, my students are getting better, and that matters to me. And so I encourage you guys, when you're thinking about your day, ask yourself, does this matter to me right now? Does it matter to me in the future? Does it matter to other people? Am I helping improve people's lives? If you're not doing those things, if you're not improving your own life or someone else's life, what are you doing it for? Terry, does that make sense to you? Antonio says, I was a high school science teacher for 8 years. It was good work, but it wasn't my purpose. And that's the whole thing too, right? Because there's lots of things that you can do that are good or, do fine. But if it's not really what you're passionate about, if it's not really your purpose, and I think that was a great word there, Antonio, is so often like even being a doctor. People are like, oh, I want to be a doctor because of those things. It's like, if being a doctor is not your purpose, don't do it. because you'll hate having to get to the hospital before 6. You'll hate having to be here till 7 o'clock. You'll hate having to take call overnight like I did yesterday. You'll hate all the aspects of being a physician if it's not truly your purpose. So even when it comes to having a job, do something that matters to you. Not because it matters to your parents, because you think people will like you. What matters to you? So do something that matters. And every day, I always try to tell people, like, my goal for my day is pretty simple. I win every single day. My every day is a success, because success to me for every day encounters two things. And many of you guys have heard me say this before, but I'll reiterate it because it sounds simple, as often things I say are simple, but it's very profound, I feel. And that's my two goals for every single day are to learn something new and to help someone get better. And every single day, I strive to do those two things and accomplish those two things, and I succeed every day. I feel good about myself, I feel great about myself, because those two things matter. Learning matters. Learning matters. The second thing is helping other people matters. Makes me feel better, makes them feel better, and we all feel better, and it raises our society. And so doing something that matters can be even as simple as that, and setting those kind of goals for your day. But even on a larger scale, I feel like, I'm gonna take a side step real quick, and I'll end this, I apologize. But even with studying, I feel like students do a lot of things within their studying that they're told make a difference. But there's a big difference between being told something makes a difference and you actually feeling it make a difference. Does that make sense? Oh, you should go to lecture, attend every lecture, it's amazing, that's what you should do, get the participation points. But how many times do you walk out of lecture and you feel like, man, that was a waste of my hour? I feel tired, I feel frustrated, I feel angry, I feel bitter about having to sit through that garbage that the professor was trying to spit at me, right? How many of you guys feel that way sometimes in your lecture? If you feel that way sometimes, give the video a like right now. If you guys feel what I'm talking about today, give the video a like right now. Only do things that matter, even when it comes to your studying. If you want to get efficient, you can't do wasted activities just to do them. Oh, they said I should do this, so I'm doing it. I see other people doing this, so I'm doing it. Instead, ask yourself, does this matter to me? Does it improve my ability to get the grade? And if it doesn't, it can't stay. And I have found that lecture is one of the biggest waste of times for students. It does not matter. When it does matter is when you don't know how to study. But if you can learn how to study, then lecture doesn't matter, it's irrelevant, and then you can free up that time to do things that do actually matter to your studying and to your life and to your medical school admissions and all those things. So the message of the day, guys, is it's simple and straightforward enough. I hope this video is super repetitive. Do something that matters. I hope like, let it sink in. Because you can brush this off as, oh, do something that matters. But some of you guys spend a good chunk of your day, a good chunk of your life doing things that don't matter, and you wonder why you're unhappy. I'm happy every day because I spend time doing things that matter to me, and I don't spend time with things that don't matter to me. Right? And as Daryl just said, monkey see, monkey do. This monkey see, this monkey don't do. I go my own way. Climb my own tree. Right? Do my own thing. But anyway, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is part 2 of Med School Motivation Mornings. I'm going to try to come to you guys as many mornings as I can, but at least Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings, I will be here live action. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means we have a new video at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So guys, make sure you guys check back on the channel. And if you want to make sure that you're here, as soon as we start these Med School Motivation Mornings, make sure you subscribe to the channel and then also turn on the live notifications. You have to click that little bell, otherwise you won't get notified. But it's a nice little feature, pops up, says, hey, Dr. Pinesett's live, bringing you good stuff. You can get on here and see it. So everyone, have a great day. Take a second, like the video, comment in the box below. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. If you guys have a great quote or a great parable or something you guys want me to talk about to everybody on Med School Motivation Mornings, put that in the comment box and we'll get at it. All right, Herschel, you're very welcome. Yes, the biochemistry file matters right now. Go study. Sharisa, good morning. Yes, if you send a message, so yesterday was crazy with Cyber Monday. I appreciate all the love, everybody reaching out, everybody trying to get courses, everybody saying they were so thankful for courses. It's been tremendous, I love it. It was exactly what I wanted, was for students who want to get better to be able to get better. So if you sent me a message, we are backed up, but we are getting the messages. We will get back at you, don't worry, we got you. Everyone, have a great day. The website is premedproductivity.com, and I am Dr. Andre Pinesett. See you guys later.